when you follow your value investing process, there are people who find value in growth, and immediate growth at that. So it may be available cheap, but there is a promise of growth almost visible. So it may not be available dirt cheap, but it's available slightly cheap. And in some cases, like I remember a BQH event that we did in Chennai, maybe 3-4 years back, if I'm not sure. Back then, nobody could forecast how the earnings of telcos would come like, but you were confident, you went out on a limb and spoke about buying telcos, or even the metals call that you were given, right? There was no immediate visibility in earnings. So what's your practice of value investing? You buy it on a thesis of a cycle turning few quarters out, or in some sense you favor buying something which is starting to get priced in but not fully priced in, and growth being visible near term?
We actually ask ourselves, do we need the product? So if you take telcos, telecom, uh, could I live without my phone? I could not live without my phone. It was easier to live without my purse than to live without my phone.
Sure.
So if telecom stocks keep on coming down and I cannot live without my phone, so it was very easy that I could buy telecom and I could keep on averaging it downwards because I couldn't live without my phone.
But that did not mean earnings will come in.
Earnings, as long as a product is so much in use, eventually you can't have everyone going bankrupt, because everyone around me needed not only a phone, they needed an iPad or a tablet or something like that, multiple products.
Sure.
So it looked illogical. If you take the metal call, I realized that everyone around me was buying automobile stocks, consumer durable stocks. During COVID, they were all buying companies which were making, for example, something like any air conditioner or something like that. But they felt that air conditioners could be made, but metals were not needed. It looked very logical that you needed metals to make air conditioners. So, or dishwasher, for example. So it looks so logical that metal stocks can't go to zero. Because metals are needed to make cars, it is needed to make dishwashers, it's needed to make air conditioner, it's needed to make a fan. So it looks so logical that metal stocks can't go to zero. So if people said it went to zero, it was very easy. There was a time when oil went to zero in the market. So it became very easy to predict that oil can't go to zero because you need oil to run your car. So certain illogical things will happen periodically, and the difference is that you don't know when it will turn. The important thing is you don't know when it will turn, and people who are value investors don't say it will turn on this day. You have to take that bet that oil can't be zero because we all need oil. So that call, when you are willing to take, it's very easy to make money because you know that you can't live without oil, you can't live without steel and aluminum, you can't live without your mobile phone. So those calls become very easy because when you're buying it, you're actually buying it after a very, very big fall. If you look at the kind of prices at which you bought them after 50-60% fall. And that is the way value investing works.